Hey guys, another day, another reselling Q&A. First question, could you talk about how you handle pieces that are labeled a certain size but is actually smaller or bigger? You often mention pieces that appear to be bigger or smaller in your hauls. Thanks. Yeah, especially with some of the brands that I sell, like Victoria's Secret, for example, their sizing is never, it's so inconsistent and annoying. I know what like a traditional large looks like and a traditional small and medium, etc. So if I get something that's marked as like a small and it fits oversized, then I'll either say, you know, it's a size small and if it's oversized, or I'll list it as a medium. I take measurements, and depending on the measurements, I go by like standard American measurements. Like there's a website that has like a chart for like every type of measurement, like American and European. See, I go by that type of sizing, like the standard sizes. I had a couple of cases like over the past few months. They were open because of fit. The person was like, oh, you know, this is a size small, but she said it's a size medium. And it's like, if you read what I wrote in the description, I put measurements. I took a picture of the size tag that said small, and I said, hey, you know, it's a size small, but it fits like a medium. And 2 out of the 3 cases, Poshmark was like, yep, you know, they sided with me. But on the 3rd case, they decided to side with the buyer, which was really weird because it was all 3 cases were exactly the same. It was, I think one was a sweatshirt and 2 shirts, or 2 sweatshirts and a shirt. I don't know. They're all tops. And basically they were different sizes than what were listed on. Actually, 2 of them were Victoria's Secret. The size that they actually were wasn't consistent with the size that was on the tag. So yeah, I won 2 of the 3 cases, and Poshmark decided to side with the buyer on the 3rd, which is, I don't know, because it was literally the same exact case as the other 2. So that's what I do. And it has been working out. There's only been 1 instance, and it was that most recent case where the buyer has won. You know what I feel like, if you put, you know, if you take a picture of the size tag and you put in the description the measurements, you know, say approximate, and say, hey, you know, it fits like this, then that's covering your ass. And I don't know why Poshmark sided with the buyer on that last case. Maybe they just had like a newbie reviewing the cases. I don't know. It was annoying. But yeah, that's what I do. Okay, next question. What are your thoughts on creating drafts? I feel like when I buy something to sell it, if I photograph it and do all the work, I feel like it's best to just list it. However, I've heard recommendations on making drafts and listing the items throughout the week, so it appears that you're constantly listing. My job doesn't allow me to list Monday through Friday, so the weekends are the only time I list, and I'm wondering if that's hurting my business. Yeah, so I follow people on Instagram. They're like, you know, build up a draft bank. But I'm like you. Hello? Oh, yogurt.
It's Spidey one.
That's a Spidey one.
Mom, I want a Spidey.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it. Oh, what? What did you drop? That's okay. Thank you. Thank you, babe.
This is a blippy toy.
That is a blippy toy. What's going on? Daddy's texting me. I'm like you know, if I take photographs of it and start to list it, like why wouldn't I just list it at that time? But yeah, I don't know. Some people say, you know, you should build up your drafts and you should list every day. I think I said in my, or I don't know if I've uploaded that video yet, but I made a video talking about 2022 goals. And I think that's, yeah, I definitely said that I want to get better at that, but not listing every day, listing like maybe every other day or every 2 days. I don't know. But yes, I've heard that too. I'm like you. I like to just list things. I'm like, I have stuff in the dryer right now. I'm going to photograph it when it's done, and I'm probably just going to list everything when it's done because I just like to get it just up. I don't like to have things like sitting because it's money that's like sitting there, you know? Like I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one that thinks that way. Well, besides you. But yeah, I feel like the majority of resellers are like, oh no, I'm going to list every day. I'm going to list 5 items every day. It's like, I just want to list everything, you know, just so it's up. I don't know. But that's what I do. That's my take on that. Okay, next question. Did you see that Poshmark finally added the year to when somebody was last active on Poshmark? I read this comment and I immediately had to go check, and I'm like, holy shit balls, they did. Which is great because I know so many times I have searched for something and I wanted to purchase it because I don't know, the seller has it at like a really cheap price, and I look at when they're last active and it'll say like what month are we in? It'll say like January 1st, and I'm like, oh, okay, that was just a couple of days ago. Well, no, it was actually January 1st of last year, but you don't know that because they didn't have the year. It just said the date, but now they have the year, which is amazing. Good on you, Poshmark. I don't know why it took you that long. There's just little things with Poshmark. I'm just like, why can't you just do this and this? And they just seem so simple. I don't know. But yes, I did see that, and I'm super excited for it. Okay, next question. Have you ever had experience with the last package? Oh, I think you mean lost package. I've had a package that has been stuck in transit. I don't know what's going on. Do you think that Poshmark will protect both the seller and the buyer in this case? So yes, I have had issues, like especially over this last friggin' Christmas season. I had a couple of packages go missing, which is super frustrating for myself and obviously the buyer too. But in every instance, Poshmark has refunded the buyer and given me my earnings, which I mean, I think is fair because the package is lost, you know, so that person spent the money, I sent the items. So yeah, definitely fair. But yeah, any time that's happened to me, Poshmark has always sided with both of us. So yeah, I think that you'll be okay. Poshmark's really good in that instance, like siding with both the buyer and the seller. All right, I'm not gonna name names, but this person just asking if I'm keeping up with the beef between these two particular resellers. And I mean, I saw the beef on Instagram, yes, but I'm not like, it's, you know, it's whatever. I am not going to talk about like another reseller or call out another reseller unless I feel like I need to. Like if two resellers have beef because one of them is making the same type of YouTube videos that they're making and copying their titles and thumbnails, that's not like, okay, who cares? You guys can duke that out. I just call out people or talk about other resellers that I feel like are harming the community. Nicole State, for instance. I made videos about her because I truly felt, and I still feel like she is just not a good person and she tainted the reselling community. So yeah, that's the only type of shit that I'll call out. I'll never just like bully someone. I know people like to say, oh, you're bullying Nicole. It's like, no, I was just saying that she's a shit person because she's a shit person. That's not bullying. So yeah, to answer your question, I do know about the beef that's going on. Oh my gosh, I gotta end this video. I'm almost out of space on my memory card. So yeah, I do know about the beef. I don't really care about the beef. But yeah, their beef isn't important enough for me to talk about. Like, I don't feel like it's between them, basically. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, you can comment down below, send me a DM on Instagram, or tweet me on Twitter. If you're new to Poshmark and you want to sign up, you can use my code. It is KeepinItRad. You get a $10 credit, and I also get a $10 credit, so thank you. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.